I hate when this camera just goes live whenever it wants to, but it's 444. I mean, oh, ooh, it just changed on y'all ass, okay? I wasn't even trying to go live right now. Like, what the hell? Dang, I wanted to like, get into it, but I'm not finna type everything and all that right now. So let's get into it, I guess. Yeah, I seen wife, okay? You are a wife, okay? You're the type to wife. Okay? This message for those who know that they'll never be broke another day in their life, okay? This message was actually inspired by an affirmation that I seen on Instagram. And I think it's really appropriate for the superstar seeds, because that's your destiny. Your life purpose is to never be broke. Okay, another day in your life. And so I had pre-shuffled this as I was cleansing the energy and things of that nature, right? Okay, and I feel like you're so busy working, okay, with this Queen of Swords energy that you don't see this opportunity coming. Okay, this is something that's, okay, somebody could be doing something behind your back, but it's not something that is negative. Okay, somebody is keeping a secret or keeping something hidden for a reason, or you've been hidden for a reason. Okay, you could have felt like somebody was doing something behind your back, but it was for your greater good. Okay? And before I even got on this live, and so this is protected, so before I got on this live, like as I'm writing this, I see 444, and then the horn broke as I'm typing. You'll never be broke another day in your life. Okay? Affirm that in the comments below if this message has found you. If you have manifested this message. Okay? So you don't see this coming. Okay? This abundance, this big opportunity, because you are so busy living in your purpose. Okay? I feel like you were busy receiving things that were in front of you. You didn't know that God was going to bless you the way that God has blessed you, you know what I'm saying? The universe. Like, you wasn't expecting it to be this big, this blessing, to receive something this big. Okay? And it's like, and what I'm also picking up is, I'm hearing that energy, but prepare to be sick of me. If they already irritated by your life, okay, they better get used to it. They better get used to it, because you about to be on the big screen. Okay? You about to be on the big screen. Okay? They gonna see you everywhere. Your name is about to blow up. You're destined for fame. Okay? If you manifested this message, you're destined for fame. You're destined to never be broke again another day in your life. Okay? If this message has found you. Okay? Trust in the divine. Trust in the unknown. Trust what you can't see. That God is working. Okay? Motherfuckers trying to drain my energy, girl. But I'm getting my power back. I'm getting all my energy back. And they fighting to hold on to mine. They fighting to keep looking young. Death becomes her. She sold her soul to be immortal, but the devil can't grant you immortality. Only God can do that. Only God can do that. I feel like you enjoying it. Get the popcorn ready, because you about to be on the big screen, okay? Point blank period. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, you could have been on a dark path in the past. You didn't know your past. You didn't know your path in your past. Okay, you didn't know that you needed to protect yourself from these demons. Okay, see? Yeah, but now you do, because you see the high priestess poking out? You didn't know that you needed to protect your heart. Okay? You didn't protect your heart, but now you do. Now you know. Now you know. What was that? Stay inside. No, tell Lyra to stay inside too. Double tap the screen like the live. Yeah, you're not no whore. You ain't no thirst monger. Okay, you're not no Jezebel. You ain't Dirty Diana. None of that shit. Yeah, you're an ascended master. You're an ascended master. You're a star seed being. Okay? Okay, people don't know they finna go to court here. Okay, they got a lawsuit. They finna be sued. Okay? Breaking spiritual laws. What's done in the dark. That's why they evil eyeing you. Look, I told you, you got clean money, okay? That's what they didn't see. Okay? You were in the right. Okay? A judge is not going to change their mind. They're gonna have to get out the community. Okay? They were never for the community. Okay, let me get a what's the tea? Yeah, because they gotta throw something away. The trash is getting left in the past, okay? Okay, because you're on your path. That's what I pick up here. Yeah, the past is getting left in the trash because you're on your path. Okay? Affirm it in the comments below. The past is getting left in the trash because you're on your path. Period. What are they talking about? But they don't want to hear me though. J-Lo. J-Lo could be significant. You better get out of here. You better get out of here. Yeah, they stalking you, they bothering you, no matter how many times you tell them and you warn them. They don't listen. Look, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to listen. They want to do the hard way. Since they want it the hard way, hard head make a soft ass. Yep. I'm ignoring you for a reason. Because I'm channeling you to get on. Yeah, look. You're not a child anymore. Okay? So it's like somebody's not being tried as a child. You're an adult. Okay? You do big boy crime, you're going to have to do big boy time. Point blank period. Okay? Look, good luck, good fortune. Okay? They're irritated by your favor. They fear that God favors you more. Okay? Because check out that cosmic power. Message live. Okay? You don't got to do love spells. You're just love. You are love. Okay? You are the spell. Okay? How you casting spells? Bitch, I am a spell. Period. Hi. Yeah. Go to hell. Okay? You're not a healer. You're a death dealer. Okay? Okay? Just because you're a doctor doesn't mean anything. Yeah. You're not a healer. You're just a doctor. Okay? Point blank period. You don't heal. You kill. Okay? Point blank period. Point blank period. The past is in the trash. Okay? Throw the past in the trash. Okay? And this could be your old self. Your old perspectives. Okay? Your old ways. Okay? Point blank period. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? You going to prison. You didn't win. You're going to prison. Okay? Everybody about to enjoy the show. They're like, I won. You're going to jail. Purgatory, hell. Whichever comes first. Okay? This could be your stepfather. I just had something in my chat that said stepfather. I didn't know you could put like For You page. I'm supposed to put that on there. I didn't know you could put hashtags in the chat. That's dope. Let's see. As long as you support yourself, you don't need nobody else, okay? I'm trying to tell you, God is about to do something miraculous, okay? God is about to perform a miracle in your life. Okay? You being alive is a miracle. Yeah, because you are divine. Because you are divine. God is sending you real love, okay? And you don't even see this coming. Okay? Fortune and prosperity and love. Yeah. Someone's finding out that someone is not their child, okay? Not their son. And they're going to be mad. Okay? Somebody's hiding, like someone is not someone's child here. They tossed you out. They said, you're not this child. Somebody in your past, people could be saying, oh, you're not this person's child or whatever like that, even if you are. They've been evil-eyeing you secretly. Yeah, like I said. Yep, you're going to wake up and be rich. Okay? Making a lot of money. One day you're going to wake up and you're going to be rich. Yeah, I told you they lied. They lied. They did something dishonorable when it comes to your money. You have money here. Yep. Look, I'm trying to tell you. Unexpected money is going to come and it's a lot. It's a lot. God is surprising you. This is a surprise. For some it's going to be birthday, okay? It could be a Gemini. Happy birthday, happy Gemini season. Yeah, 2772. Wow, 99. Divine masculine. Find out that, okay, they could be saying like, oh, this is not your child or whatever. It's different cases because this is so general. Because like, if I'm saying like, what relates to me is like my dad's side of the family, they always never claim me. They always say like, I'm not my dad's child. I'm his only child. He don't have any other child besides me. But I am his child. And they always say that. So that could be something like that. But honestly, like what I'm picking up for some of you, it's like this divine masculine is finding out. It's like it's a path that's being opened. Okay? Or something like that here. Like, I don't know, they probably, I don't know, somebody could say get rid of the child. Somebody could have told you to get rid of the child. They didn't have a child by you and they could be upset. Okay? But you got a divine masculine in your energy for sure. Somebody might be going to jail for child support. Okay, somebody might have to get a DNA test, something like that. They found out a child and say, yeah, you a seer. When I tell you, look, this soulmate is coming in. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, look, if we got the karmic female in the reverse, like this is divine feminine, divine masculine here. I'm trying to tell you, this is your soulmate, okay? It's like, yeah, y'all keep talking shit, keep making me rich, okay? Y'all can talk shit all y'all want to. Y'all can gossip all y'all want to. It ain't stopping shit. It ain't stopping shit. And they about to watch it all go down, just like you. You about to see a lot of people's judgment, a lot of people's karma. People about to see all your blessings. Yep, I'm trying to tell you, did not see it coming. These karmics did not see it coming. I'm trying to tell you. Some of y'all star psychics, star healers. Okay, you work for the stars. You have star clientele. Okay? Somebody threw something away secretly because they were envious and jealous. Okay? You're like, oh, where is this? Where is that? They threw it away. They try to act like they didn't know, but they actually threw something of yours away. Okay? Because they was hating. Okay, this is also like keep this opportunity or this money, this blessing quiet. Okay? Hi. Okay, somebody could be into cosplay too. Don't be concerned, baby. Okay, you about to be rich. They finna really be evil eyeing you. If you see 111 today, this message is for you. If you seen 111, this is 11K. If you seen 111 today, this message is for you. That's a confirmation. You're an earth angel. Wow, look, it says rising star. Look at that, rising star. Rich, I'm trying to tell you. You'll never be broke again. A day in your life. A day in your life. See, that's why they want to take from you. Look at divine feminine, divine masculine. Look, right here, look. And you came out in the upright too. 211, November 2nd, February 11th, November 1st, January 11th, January 2nd, the 6th. Okay. This could also be this month too during Gemini season. This could also be this month during Gemini season as well. Okay? This message ain't for those who don't support this message though. So if you have not liked this live, if you have not sent any type of love or support, this message is not for you because you don't understand the law of attraction. You don't understand giving and receiving. Okay? So this message is not for you because you're not a giver, so you're also not a receiver. Point blank period. Yeah, you're an energy thief, an energy vampire. Okay? Stop lying. Stop lying. Somebody's lying to steal money. Okay? Yeah. To go on trips, your family. Stole your money. Identity theft. Tried to steal your identity. Tried to forge your signature on some type of documents. Yep, and it's coming to light. You don't want no problem. Yep, now they want to, they trust me. That's exactly why they didn't want you to get some type of substantial amount of money so you wouldn't have the ability to investigate. Oh, but God is going to give you that. God is going to give you that opportunity. Okay? Somebody can drive at night. Yeah. These thieves are going crazy here. Yeah, and I feel like you're not even bothered by it. Because they don't have any ancestors. They don't have any spiritual protection here. And now they're crying. They're going to try to give you a sob story about how they was going through something here. You loved yourself too much to take yourself out while they was trying to send you chaos magic, okay? Trying to send you negative energy to unalive yourself. That's what was going down. Yeah, so they could manipulate and control you. Okay, your mind. They were sending you MK Ultra. Give me something on Divine Feminine. Yeah, but you ain't crazy. Okay, you call judgment on their ass. Trying to tell you. I am trying to tell you. Queen of Pentacles, Libra. Wow. You the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? And the reason why God is blessing you with this is because you've been so giving. And now it's your turn to receive these blessings. You deserve it. Okay? You're meant to speak. Okay? You're meant to have the mic. Okay? You're meant to have the spotlight. You could also be someone who tells people, shows people, you know, what real love is, what real divine femininity is, okay? How you can dress how you want to dress with respect and still get respect. Period. Look at the Wheel of Fortune is here. Trying to tell you. Okay, somebody could be watching. You could be like a TV host. I'm trying to tell you. Now karma's coming. Death is coming. Death is coming. I'm trying to tell you. You come from this rising star. Motherfuckers being attacked and all types of shit. Look at Universal Soul in the building. We're number one. We're number one. Okay? Walking away from what no longer serves you and heading straight to stardom. Okay? This is your wish fulfillment. Your wishes are coming true. Rising to fame. Okay? Recognition. Being recognized for your gifts, talents, and abilities. Okay? This message is for who it's for. Okay? Don't try to make it fit. Something about your social status, okay? And they're upset because you have the will. Okay? Because somebody left you a will in the will. You were written in the will. Yep, look. Yes. Wow. and your Father's will. But you didn't know this. You didn't learn this. They didn't teach you this. They didn't tell you this. Okay? Yep, but it's coming. Oh, it's coming here. Give me something on the Ace of Wands, please. Love and light, family. Yep, look. Use your best judgment. Look, judgment came out with judgment. Ain't that crazy? Look, I told you for to receive a gift. I'm trying to tell you, God is gifted. This is God's gift to you. Love is God's gift to you. This money, this balance. You're in heaven. Okay? You're living in heaven. Look, it's over. There goes death. Goodbye. It's time to make a change. I'm hearing man in the mirror. Okay? A lot of you going through a rebirth. The Day of the Dead could also be significant. Some type of fiesta, some type of party. Okay? Maybe when it comes to your home base, okay, where you're currently at, okay, you're meant to be a public figure. Wow, focus on your D's here, like authority figure. A change, a new opportunity is coming to your career and your finances. And you have the power. You have the wisdom to use your talents and lead by example. And it literally says, you will receive. You are gifted. Wow. There could be new talents, new abilities that you're discovering as you rise, as you activate your chakras, as your chakras are becoming fully activated. You have activated all 7 chakras. You have opened all 7 seals. You are a 7, I'm hearing that, like 7 sisters, like 7 seals, 7 sisters. That's what this is. The 7 chakras, the 7 seals, the 7 chakras, and you activated them. That's why you have these gifts. That's why you're so psychic. So psychic, oh my girl, so psychic. Ooh, they know they like it. We so psychic. Stop making excuses. Okay, when it comes to your direction, make a plan. Okay, you're a mentor. Okay, or find a mentor God is guiding you to. Okay, you're not fated to be alone. Stop making excuses. Why something ain't gonna work out for you. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean God ain't working. This doesn't mean the universe ain't working. Your guardian angels are here giving this message. Okay? Yep, look, there go that celebration, a party. You about to have so much fun. You about to be enjoying your life. Okay? It's a rebirth, okay? Or a renewal. Those dark days are over. Not to say that you're not going to experience sorrow. Okay? Because death is inevitable. Confirmation. Kick off the party activities. Okay? We here for a short time, not a long time. It doesn't mean be addicted. Doesn't mean go out being a whore, sleeping with people who have unprotected sex with strangers. Doesn't mean trying new drugs and all that type of stuff. It just means kick off your shoes. Relax your feet. Just kick it. Have a great time. And plan for a joyful future. As you live in your joyful present, that is how you plan for a joyful future. Be joyful in your present. Because your presence is a present. That's why we have gift. Being present is a gift. Use your gifts. That's why you're receiving gifts, because you're using your gifts. Stop overthinking. Okay, you're not gonna die yet. You're not dead yet. Okay? You still have the ability to get everything you desire. You gotta get out of your head. Okay? Stop thinking everything's a nightmare. Something's gonna turn out bad. You're living in fear. That is not godly. You better get them demons. You need a cleansing. Whatever's around you got you living in fear. Still got demons in your temple. Kick them out. Evict them. Okay? Somebody's keeping their promise. Look. As they hating, I'm trying to tell you, you don't know. Somebody hide the ring. Confirmation. I just heard a horn pop. Look, I told you, look, that ain't sorry. Okay? I ain't thinking about you. Look, you are not my soulmate. Okay? You getting everything you prayed for. Real estate. Okay? You and your new boo. You and your new boo. You know what I'm saying? Why would you hold a grudge? Okay? Your family gonna be apologizing. You and your family will never be broke another day in your life. Okay? But God said don't spend it all in one place. Save it. Okay? Put some away. Okay? This is your justice. Okay? Your ideas. Your creativity. Don't give up. Let them hate, make it vibrate. Let them hate, make it vibrate. They're trying to curse your persistence. They want you to stop. Somebody could be 47 years old. I'm trying to tell you. You're going to be married with a family. Okay? They're trying to rob you of your joy by bullying you, cyberbullying you. Yeah? But you ain't mad. What you going to be mad for? That makes you happy. That means you're doing something right. If somebody's a weirdo, yeah, I hate that. I hate when people ask you for a picture. Like, for what? I don't send pictures of myself to people I just meet. Or we say, please don't tell your boss. Whoa. I told y'all, don't tell nobody about these ideas, okay? About your idea or whatever the case may be here until you put it out there. Because something's going to be very successful. And if you slip up and you do, take them to court, okay? It is what it is. This is yours. I told you, you're going to receive, you're going to win. You're going to win. Confirmation. I should have taken my phone off of vibrate so y'all can hear my phone go beep. It's vibrating though. Let them hate, make it vibrate. Period. They're trying to make life more challenging for you, okay? But you're used to it. You're used to it. Yeah, they're going to have to compromise. This is my wife. Point blank, period. This is my new wife. I'm married. Got the family trying to bully you or whatever the case may be, but it don't matter. For some of y'all. This person like, this is my wife. 646. This is my partner. Okay? All we have is each other. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to fight my wife. Point blank, period. Yeah, we got a family. Yeah, we got children together, but this is my wife. Point blank, period. Okay? We grown. Let it be known. All right? That's the good news. You're receiving good news. Okay? Set your alarm to it. Schedule it. Okay? Okay? Put yourself on a regimen or something like that here. Get more organized and watch the miracles that happen. Okay? Watch the miracles that happen. People did, yeah, I'm a professional. I said that on my last live. What was my last live title? Let me see, I forgot. Because they keep on trying to put my videos on private without my permission. Yeah, your power is cosmic superstar seed causing towers on these cowards. Okay, that was my last live. They can't stop you. Okay? They wasn't ready. Okay? They weren't ready to see you shine. They already thinking you shine. For some of y'all haven't even stepped into your full potential yet. It's your soulmate, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, your soulmate is coming in. You got to get out your shell, out that extrovert. Okay? Oh, see? That's what I forgot to write down because I got this channel message. And I'm going to write it down because it goes to my love reading. It goes to my love reading. I'm going to put it on Virgo for the love of Virgo. Yep. Hold on. Let me write this channel message down real quick. Send me some love in the chat, Superstar Seeds. Thank you for all you do. Yep. I'm trying to tell you, I've been seeing mirror numbers like all week for a long time. Wow, it's 55 today too. You could be seeing 555, major changes. Okay? I don't know, I be feeling like men think because I look young, they think that I have a young mentality, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're fated to be with this person for a long time, and y'all fated to have a child with each other. Okay, this is the gift. Eternal love. God has gifted you with eternal love. And I don't know who don't want to hear it. I don't care who don't want to hear it. Okay? But this is for you. It might stress you out, but it is what it is. Maybe having all these blessings, all this love might stress you out because you're used to struggling. You're used to being broke, and that's the truth. But you're gifted, and you deserve to not have to worry about money. Okay? You just had these motherfuckers over here hating, point blank period. Doing voodoo, okay? And root work on you. Let me get the psychic oracle real quick. Let me get the psychic oracle real quick to see. They couldn't sex traffic you. What is this curse in reverse? That's what I see. The curse is reversed. Look, psychic, I'm trying to tell you, they're guilty. They're guilty. Okay? Of being a hater. They're guilty. Look, mark of the beast for selling their soul. I think I said this the last, this is coming out from my last live too. I was trying to tell you, like, my readings is like part 1, part 2. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to tell you, like, now they want to renege on that contract. They want to get out that contract. They don't want to sell their soul no more. Okay, they don't want to sell your soul no more. Yup, your prayers are being answered. I told you. Yeah, because you different. You a different breed. You a different breed. Yep, look, vengeance is mine. Backfire. Because that shit backfire. That's why they don't want to sell their soul no more. They never experienced a backfire like this. They never experienced an earth angel like you because it's in you, not on you. Point blank period. You have what money can't buy and the servant can't apply. That's the soul right there. That's why everything you touch turns to gold. And that's why they over here overindulging. Okay, addicts. Addicts, you already know. What is that? Who the hell banging on my door? I'm trying to tell you. And people just weird. Okay, and I got this other neighbor that stay across from me. It's like every time this man is outside at the same time. Every day that I go pick my kids up from school, he's sitting on the porch. Then this other man, he's sitting at the park. Gotta say something to me. He stayed at the park in the blazing heat just to see me come back home and say something to me. I'm walking to school, another man who always in his car just to say something to me, pulling over. No, who's banging on my freaking door?
That was me, but I was on the...
No, you cannot go back outside. It's hot. Wait till I finish this. I'm trying to tell you an ascended master. I'm not making this up. Yeah, now they know you an ascended master. They should never fuck with you. Yeah, now I know, look. That you're really envious, that you're really a hater. You really couldn't kill me. You're indestructible. Yeah, look, because you have a royal bloodline. I try to tell you, it's in your DNA. Yeah. It's in your DNA. You have a royal bloodline. You got the power, eternal, of eternity. Okay, of eternal life. That's your power. Giving eternal life. Wow. Whoa. 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 You have high honor. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, you're supposed to be in the music industry. People in the music industry vain. Okay, they only worry about the outside validation, how they look, money. Okay, I feel like you're gonna be changing this. You're the change. You're the change. Something about power. Things, people in power is a change coming to people in power. Judgment, yeah, agents of Satan. I'm trying to tell you, backfire on their ass. They getting judgment called on their ass. Oh, my niece looks so cute. Yep, you getting good luck. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, you are good luck. Look, they gonna have to carry their own sins. I'm not dying for you. Trying to lie on Christ. I keep saying that too. They keep on spreading this false narrative to make themselves sound good, look good, calling a murder a sacrifice. Yeah, that's what y'all do. If you read the Bible, God rejects sacrificials. You know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to be eating meat that bleeds. Was it Abraham? Yeah, that was a confirmation. It was Abraham. Somebody named Abraham or Abe? Abel? Abraham, Abe? Abracadabra, I don't know. You know, God don't support sacrifice. He wants to see if you'll do it for him, if you'll do for him. He'll never ask you to sacrifice somebody's life. That's not of God. I'm trying to tell you. They know what they're doing. Get in here with no shoes out! You better stop trying to talk to me from all the way downstairs. That's all I know. Yep. All these incubus and succubus energies in the music industry and stuff. You said what? Selling their body just to be in the music industry. You said what? You need to put on shorts, Sonny. It's too hot for you to be wearing them pants. And tell her to put some freaking shoes on. And y'all better not be at that big part. Y'all better not be at that big part. Yeah, because it was paid to be quiet about abusing the innocent. Yeah, and you exposing their ass because you was psychic. Disgusting. Yeah. Laundering. Tying people up. Yeah. People in the government. Somebody need a drug test. Yeah, it backfired. Look, on these rich and powerful people working for these agents of Satan, working for these rich and powerful people to be handlers. Okay, these people who are trained in hypnotherapy and all this type of stuff, trying to cloak themselves. We see you. That shit backfiring on their ass. They gonna have these people that wear the mark of the beast. Okay, got they brain chipped, being controlled, signed contracts so they can be controlled. They agreed to have handlers. They're seeing judgment here. On this earth angel because they was envious of her light. Yeah, crooked cops, crooked lawyers, crooked health officials, military, all these people. Yeah, torturing people in entertainment. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Laundering through hotels, motels, and casinos. That's where they get their money from. Talking about we ain't targeting you. Okay? Yep, they're not entitled to. They can't control you. Point blank, period. You come to balance the scales for these demons. Balance the earth. Period. They couldn't take nothing from you. They couldn't intimidate you. They couldn't blackmail you because you live in your truth. Point blank, period. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. You used your best judgment. Because you already knew these people was envious of you. They're trying to get rid of the evidence. They were doing a lot of this shit behind your back, in the dark, thinking that God didn't see them. Just because you didn't see them. They felt like because you didn't know they were getting away with it. But God knew. God knew. God doesn't know them, but God knows you. What's that? I'm hearing a verse. What is all the riches, all the wealth in the world, all the recognition, all the fame of the world if God doesn't know your name? What is fame if God don't know your name? That's what I hear. What is fame if God don't know your name? Okay? Wow, we got adrenochrome. Wow. Wow, go check that. Was it Get Out? Somebody could be from New York. Okay? Yep. You going viral. They're trying to extract your adrenaline, trying to keep you in fear. Somebody thought they could take your man, but they can't. But they thought they could take a man from you or keep a divine masculine away from you, but they couldn't compete with your divinity here. Okay, you could have took their man, and they're envious of you, and that's why they did this work on you. Yeah, but the ritual is biblical. Okay, something was destined. It's destiny. Okay, these snakes, yeah, for money and recognition and fame. Could be the 90s. Okay, something about the 90s. Ooh, we got Nature Boy Colt. Torturing people, okay? Abducting people, keeping them in fear so they can extract something. This is just disgusting. This is cannibalism. That's what I'm picking up on. Some of you could be a relationships coach. Yeah, something about Telegram. A messenger. Told you, good women always win. Trying to tell you. Something about Netflix. There could be something going on Netflix, okay? A lot of truth is in the movie. Didn't I tell you it was going viral? Stop playing with me. I fear nothing below the sun. Period. Yep, look, under the influence. Look, told you, indulgence. Yep, late nights. Somebody lacks responsibility. They under the influence, having sex, unprotected. Look, lying under oath and shit like that. These motherfuckers going to jail. Okay, fucking Robitussin. I don't know. These motherfuckers is being controlled. That's crazy. Siphon. And I don't know, they carrying a lot of burdens here. That's why they do drugs. Because they done seen some shit, or they had been through some shit as a child, young. Maybe they felt like, somebody's a singer. I just seen this snake singer. Damn. Look, nitty parties, I'm trying to tell you. Don't know how this shit got me lazy right now, yeah. You like that? What is fame if God don't know your name, period. Told you, lied under oath, keep coming out. Trying to say, oh, I didn't witness that didn't happen, that ain't true. Lie. Okay? As soon as they get on that stand and lie under oath, they going to jail. Yep, genuine friends coming in for you. Okay, keep your eye on the prize, God said. Okay? On a good woman. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. Okay, you can look beautiful when you sleep here. You could be in school. Okay? You could be learning something about the beauty industry. Look, you're going from overlooked to overbooked. Let them hate, make it vibrate. I'm going to tell you. All truth is about to be revealed. Okay? All truth is about to be revealed. About these puppet masters. Okay? Without masters. The puppet master, yeah, get it to God. Look, I'm trying to tell you, the puppet master versus the ascended master. I like that shit. Yeah, I like that shit. The puppet master versus the ascended master. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Somebody's gonna get like a VVS diamonds or something like that. Woo, 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 woo. Never gonna get it, never gonna. They was never gonna get your soul. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. They were never gonna get your psychic gifts and abilities. They were never gonna get your destiny. Okay? Yeah. My name is Destiny, but I ain't a child. Hey! Okay, whore. Okay, if you were a whore, you're not a whore anymore. So now you can call these hoes a whore. Okay? Yeah. Because you've ascended. Necromancy, you've resurrected. You're new. Okay? They fucked the old body, not the new. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's a difference between reading the energy and being the energy. Okay, if you know, you know. Stop doing that snow. Okay, stop doing that snow. Okay, okay. You're a star seed. You're raising star seeds. Okay, to have principles and morals. Okay, teaching your children what your parents didn't teach you. Okay, and still don't do. Okay, magic is alive in your life. Okay, bling bling, what I tell you that, BBS. Okay, you can like to chew gum, okay? Woo, my left eye is itchy. We got left eye in the building. Lisa Lopez could be significant. Lisa or Lopez. Jennifer Lopez, I told you we had data earlier. Okay, maybe you can work. Girl, I almost thought. Oh, that's my son ain't got no shirt. Oh no, that's that little boy, okay. He got my son right. I know his cousin gonna get his bike back regardless. I'm tired of these ghetto ass kids. Okay, 90s baby, selfish gain. They did it for selfish gain. You're getting some type of, yeah, these snakes did it for selfish gain. It's going to be exposed. Okay, something about Marilyn Monroe. She definitely had handlers, child. But she let that vanity get to her head. You know, people from back in the day, they really didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for them. Okay? Okay, Dion could be significant. That reminds me of that con artist from Norway. His name was Dion, too. But that also that Jordan, somebody name could be Jordan too. Michael B. Jordan, somebody name could be, okay, the letter B could also be significant, first, last, middle initial. Michael, Archangel Michael, don't sleep, you gotta stay up, Miguel, Skywalker. Okay, the Black Knight. Okay, this could be melanin as well. Okay, somebody stalking you, what I say, destiny swap? Not, I told you. Destiny swap with you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Jealous of your own child or children. That's crazy. Trying to compete. Your parents, your mother, your father trying to compete with you. That's crazy. Ooh. And I just channeled this in my last dream message, my last live. Yeah. Somebody's a pedo. Okay? Or they just don't understand the word no. Okay, you a hybrid. Or people could be saying you're an abomination because you could be a half-breed. Okay, so you could be an interracial child or something like that. Look, somebody tied somebody up in. Yeah, why buy the cow when you can have the milk for free? Exactly. See, they were baited by their favorite rapper, artist, actor, I don't know, sports person. Okay, you could have been visited. Okay, this message is definitely for you if you've ever been visited by extraterrestrials. Okay, and they activated you. Okay, they upgraded you. They gave you some type of upgrade here. Okay, so be careful about these snakes. Be careful about these snakes. Like I said, some people could have did that. Yeah, rumble, fight, rumble in the jungle, fight. Fuck that. Don't let them take your shit. Fuck that. You better fight. You better fight. You better gouge their motherfucking eyes out. Okay, look, unalive. Wow, I know. Wow. Bringing evidence of survival, of death, and of disincarnate spirits, psychic abilities. Whoa. Bringing evidence of survival of death. Yeah, this is somebody's a medium. Okay, and you're exposing how they unalive people and stuff. Yeah, oh, this is Aaliyah, 1 in a million. I knew she was here. I felt her. Every time I see Aaliyah, I see Destiny's Child. I'm trying to tell you. Destiny swap. Destiny's Child, bro. I'm secretly plotting against you. Yeah, this person, I'm trying to tell you, look, registered. This person attracted to young children or like younger people or something like that. This is your prophecy. Yeah, divine intervention. They going through judgment. Okay? Because she was beautiful. Motherfuckers is envious. They done drugged the girl. Look, $1 million baby. Somebody could be getting fired, and then look, somebody lost their job and put their music out and made $1 million. Look at creator God, because you're a creator. Genetically modified. Okay, your alien ancestors genetically modified you. Okay, something these surgeons can never do. Look, handlers. That's why they put you under high power witchcraft. They want you to be sleepy. They put you under sleep spells or something like that. That's why they don't want this divine masculine. You, the divine masculine, come into, because you already know what wakes you up. True love, first kiss, or something like that. That's what I heard. Look, I'm trying to tell you, they want you to be lazy. They want you to be lazy. Hey, Tiff. They want you to be lazy. Look, you're reading the read. Throw that ass in a circle, okay? Be happy, you psyche. Okay, live streaming. On live, baby. Ghost mode on their ass. You been ghost mode on their ass. Virgo to God in the building. Just listen and stop slowing down your manifestations. You're being hard-headed. You're meant to run the country. Okay? You and your person. You and your kingdom spouse. You're a guru. You're a king in a past life. That's why this is calling you in this life. Okay? You're the sons and daughters of kings and queens. Look, that's why we're seeing, maybe even in Africa, could be significant. Because I seen your spirits on Do Not Disturb. I don't like humans right now because you're not human. Okay, that's why they want to abuse you. Don't sleep. You got to stay up. You're a skywalker, astral projection, walking amongst stars, the walk of fame, a Hollywood star. Okay, somebody could be in California. You could be a barber. That came out. You could be watching Barbershop on Netflix. Okay? Somebody, maybe your barber sees you as a beautiful distraction here. Okay? Somebody's finding out that you are their biological child. I told you. You're biological, you're from Africa. That's where you're from. That's where you come from. Egypt. You come from Egypt, royal bloodline. Africa is Egypt, biologically. Okay? It's in your DNA. Doesn't matter if you were born in America. You have African DNA. So they can call it what they want. Somebody loves your cooking in the hospital. You can cook. Okay? For people in need. You can work in the hospital. You can sing to people. You sing when you're cooking. That's why your food comes out so good. Okay? Because you're anointed. I told you you're meant to be a politician. Some of you are meant to, I said this in my last life. I'm trying to tell you my lives be back to back to back. I'm trying to tell you. You're about to get paid top dollar. Okay? Something about Thursday could be next Thursday or something about yesterday. Confirmation. And then this is crazy because this man think just because we see each other around that we know each other. We ain't been, what, that don't mean I know you. You say hi and I say bye. That's how does that know each other? You already giving me red flag. That's why I don't like to go on dates. Somebody like the way that you smell here. I'm trying to tell you, you're going to get what you're worth here because you're anointed. You get top dollar because you're worth it. Okay? Yeah, ain't no more death threats. They can't kill you. They can't threaten you. Okay? You two. The two of you in the beginning. You make wishes come true. This is Isis and Osiris. Some of you can produce, self-produce, parthenogenesis. Oil and honey. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. We're gonna take this. Okay, let me get the other stack real quick. Okay, so I feel like you got to make stacks. Like you got stacks. Something about stacks. Wow, that hit this different Destiny Swap, Destiny Child. And I love Aaliyah, me too. Look, gasoline. Somebody tried to set something on fire here. Okay, this could be arson. Be careful by the gas stations or something like that here. They tried to destroy your gift. This could be a fire sign. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I told you, didn't I tell you fight for your life? Didn't I say fight, bite, gouge your motherfucking eyes out? Period. With they ugly spirit, prejudice ass. Yep. Look, the light is being shined upon the chosen. Yep, look at that prana. Your energy and frequency is rising as if it wasn't high already. You've been hidden in plain sight because you're a teacher, you're a leader, you're meant to lead, you're meant to teach, and you're meant to read, to channel. Okay? Somebody could have been unalived by being shot multiple times by this secret society. Be grateful that you have direction. Look, it came out again. Somebody wants to know. Yep, look, get out, Jordan Peele. Didn't I tell y'all? Trying to tell you. Because somebody woke up to the somebody got my anaconda don't. They was hating on that anaconda. They wanted that big thing. And this motherfucker's like, no, you ain't finna hypnotize me to sleep with your homosexual, okay, ass, okay, hell no. Some of y'all finna have twins. Or you are a twin. Okay, somebody could have tried to fire you, but you quit first. Okay, look at it. Trying to tell you, look, they tried to drug somebody, get them under the influence, tie them up, do some freaky, some strange for a little piece of change. Somebody could be in the military. Damn. Okay, accept the truth and move on. You know what I'm saying? And heal too. Okay? I'm sorry that it happened to you. Okay, if something like that happened to you in the military or something like that here. Okay, that could be, you could have PTSD. Okay? That's why you probably don't like to go out with weird people and shit like that, but that's just a protective mechanism. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Fuck that. You gotta put yourself in a reason why you gotta fuck a motherfucker up. Yeah, Virgo to God. They try to drug you, they try to make you drink and indulge in things and stuff like that so they can possess you. That's what they do. They offer you these things so they can possess you, put you under mind control. Because you got to be low vibrational. Yeah, drain your energy. Being a vampire. Yep, trying to tell us what they're trying to do. Distract you. So who is Ronnie? I don't even know why I wrote this. Somebody named to be Ronnie. Ronald. Ronda Rousey, what her name is? Capricorn energy. Somebody from Texas. I'm in love, it's just something about you. Somebody's in love with you. Okay? Okay, oh wow. I feel like you're gonna be shocked. Okay, you're gonna be like, whoa! Ooh, my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun, Sagittarius. Okay, what's going on with this? Yeah, they have to give up. Whoever these people trying to take your kids, these Pisces. Okay, this attorney here, somebody could be from Puerto Rico, Scorpio. Okay, you could be vacationing. Okay, we got Sagittarius again. I'm hearing somebody called the drop, influential. Okay, you could be an influencer. You could run track and field. Somebody's like, it's an emergency. Somebody can like, hurry up, it's an emergency. Okay? Wow. Post more on social media. Okay? Continue to post more. Look at seal of the prophet. What I tell you? A nation chosen by God. Descendants of who? Abraham. Didn't I say that? Yeah, I did. Your mom's on drugs. Okay? You hear that? Look, you hear, look. Secret lover. The ambulance. Hurry up, emergency. Wow, the marketing tactic. Okay, somebody could be going to the gun range. Okay? Pedestrian. Something could be going on with pedestrian. Somebody could attack the pedestrian. Somebody could be from North Carolina. Okay? Eastern astrology. Something about your Eastern astrology or the Ethiopian calendar here. Time. Remember who the true enemy is. Okay? Session studio. Yeah, remember who it's these demons, not the people. It's the possession. It's the drugs. Okay? It's magic time. Manifesting. Okay? Yeah. Somebody could have got a head injury or something like that here. Somebody could play football. Something about Dubai could be significant. Yeah, somebody could have been forced to do something here. Yeah, we got a fire sign. Your aura is extremely magnetic. We talked about that. Golden. In my last, somebody's definitely in the military. Somebody could be a dentist. Okay? Somebody could be in the medical field, in the denture, in the denture. Somebody got some denture. Somebody get their teeth knocked out, or they got a partial or something like that. Somebody never felt real love before, this person in the military here. Okay? If they turn their backs on Jesus, what makes you think they won't turn their back on you? Yeah, there's an entity in their body. Wow, somebody has some type of demonic possession over them. Yep, the truth is not scared of question. Somebody could be from Canada. I'm picking up Drake too, root chakra. Damn. They got beat the fuck up in Canada. Okay, what? Rick Ross? Somebody can shop at Ross. Life insurance policy, luxury car. Motherfuckers is buying shit in your name with your money. Living a good life. Okay? Living a good life. Okay? You are favored because you acknowledge Christ. Yep. Check the Carfax. Swipe or no swiping. They thought that was steal, but they couldn't. Yeah. You did your research. Be a blessing. See a blessing, y'all. Thank you for all your gifts and donations. Okay? Everything you need to know. Where you can donate. Entanglement. Wow. Not the boys, little boys for 14 years old. Okay? Somebody already in a marriage, they trying to cheat. Come out in the entanglement, having an affair. Maybe they were going through a separation or something like that. Somebody got a 4-year-old to a 10-year-old boy. It's a lie. You could be seeing spiders, or spiders could be significant. Yeah, they in a relationship, they go through a separation and they trying to I don't know. Don't be the rebound. Fuck that. Yeah, you ain't no gold digger, you a gold digger, period. Yeah, you know, stop smoking, quit smoking, okay? Lizzo in reverse, you could be slim, thick. Okay, you could be losing weight here, okay? You looking good out here, or you could just be toning up. Told you male and a female messenger, second coming. Now, I said that on my last message. Okay, life without parole. I told you, look, didn't I say on my last message, I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna get life. Gifted and lifted, trying to look at Carrie. Didn't I tell y'all about my dream state in my last message? They scared. I told you, causing towers on these towers. If you know me, you love me. Okay? Just follow the rules. That's all God said. Follow the rules. Now they finna get life without parole. They finna have an asthma attack. They might even get attacked in jail. They might get unlocked because they know too much. Incest. Okay? There could be some incest going on. Disinformation. Somebody's lying. Okay? Yeah, we know. Okay? They could be getting blackmailed or hurt. Okay? I want you to stay. Okay? Just vibe. Okay? Somebody sees you as vibe, they want you to stay here. Akashic records. Your other suitors don't like the man you choose to entertain. You can trust your children around this person. Okay? So that was a confirmation. Somebody could be from England. Somebody likes your toes. Okay? They like how you keep yourself up. Okay? I told you this is going to be an earthquake. Okay? There go the tower right there. And I felt that too with that thunderstorm last night. I only woke up and heard one boom, boom, boom. Some words are better left unsaid and on red. Come as you are. Orlando Brown. Wow. I hope he's okay. Maybe he could have some fear that somebody's trying to unalive him. Okay? Maybe because he was doing black magic. Yeah, sex magic. 1993. That's crazy. In the 90s. Motherfuckers be doing sex magic on you since you was a child? That's fucking weird. Yeah, so you can have this Jezebel energy. So you'll never come into your calling or something like that. Yeah, males do love spells. This is crazy. We flex chosen. Let me get a few more. This is the last piece of my deck, and then I'm going to end it here. Okay. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. Look, males do love spells. Came out anyway. Okay. Yeah, this person is destined for someone else. Why they trying to do love spells and sex spells on you? You're not even destined for this person. Yeah, all that was concealed. What I tell you about seals and chakras and revelations? Right here. Right here. Look, money comes to me easily. Dropping new music. Friday, today. Okay? Adoption, fighting back, advocating for yourself because they tried to adopt you here. You went through a portal, they bitch ass, because you a top flight motherfucking psychic. And they better respect your channel. Okay, look, God was watching their every motherfucking move, like I said. Like I said. Yeah, what I say, Orishas don't even fuck with you. And I said that on my last live. Or Orishas on their motherfucking neck. Because you understand the secrets of all ages. Okay, your ancestors are helping you stun on these hoes. Spiritual hunger game. The eye is on the sparrow. What I tell you. What I say. Yeah, you're innocent. They're proven guilty. And they're guilty. Yeah, they tried to create glamour spells to make people believe that they were a good person. Okay, but that shit's falling off. Yeah, you're a Holy Spirit guide. You're a whole spirit guide out here. Yeah, while they trying to hack into your shit. Libra, yeah, false police reports. Okay, making false fucking police reports and shit. On your, reports on your social media and shit. Yeah, hater. You still finna win a Grammy. You still finna get married. On their bitch ass. Yeah, you still sexy and sacred. Fuck. Yeah, you still not easy. They can't hide from their intentions from God. That's why they can't get close to you. If only you knew what God had prepared for you. Teaching your children, I told you. Teaching your children what you were taught about these narcissistic characteristics. Okay, God lifted you up in the nick of time. Okay, saved you from famine. Be grateful. You're in a situation for a purpose. Okay? For your purpose. Okay? You could be a poet, a singer, a songwriter. Spoken word could also be significant. Now they running. They trying to hide their motherfucking involvement. Okay? Now they experiencing the bad hygiene they try to put in your life. Okay? Yeah. Because you out of this world. You're cosmic. You're finally securing what God created you to be. Okay? Something about your grandma. Like I told you, that grandma in my dream, I'm trying to tell you. Your grandma got bad hygiene. Your mama got bad hygiene. I ain't no sex worker. Look at Leah came out right here. Look, I ain't no sex worker. But why? Okay, you don't sell ass, but why it smell like you do? Yeah, it smell like you do. Yeah, like this bitch trying to talk about you. Somebody could have a fade, a beach wave. Somebody could have waves in their hair. Yeah, Yeah. Look what you do to children. Yeah. And I'm not against whatever people want to do. Okay? Somebody could have like overdosed, something like that. Shoot. Because if they do whatever they want to do, whatever, at least they don't abuse children. Okay? There's people that do worse things. You know? I feel like you can do, you know, more. I simply don't want people to like you. Okay? Point blank period. They can like you, but not more than this person. Galactic Federation is moving on your situation here. Security, that's your security. You got alien security guards because you're blessed. Okay, they try to block your abundance. That's why they want to be all up in your business. Yeah, Mars and Aries. Okay, that's why they want to fight. Okay, Hail Mary, Hail Mary, because you're the Mother Mary. Yeah, Mama told you stop doing work, stop selling work. What I tell you, stop doing that snowfall. Okay, lie detector. You can see they lies. Follow the yellow brick road, Dorothy. Okay, in your gated community, the Emerald City could be significant. Seattle, NDA. Okay, give as God forgives, forgive as God forgives. Okay, imagine the amount of love. Imagine that amount of love. Okay, this could be a tactic as well. You're like, oh, forgive is lying. You still a liar. Yeah, I forgive you, but you still a liar. Point blank. Period. I'm not gonna. I live in a gated community. I'm still gonna keep the gate up. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna have boundaries. I forgive you, but I still got boundaries. Yeah, you guilty by association. All up on the phone, hacking my phone and shit. AI, tech. I'm trying to tell you, evil trap, spiritual black belt, spiritual warrior. A couple is behind this. You already know. Okay? Some of these people are about to get in wrecks. Okay? Pray for your sister. Okay? Somebody can live in the South. Okay? Taurus. Prince could also be significant. Okay, purple rain. Dove. A storm. Your storm from the X-Men. Like I say, you control the weather. Okay? Just like the Man in Black. It rains because you're sad. Okay? You're meant to cast out, you're meant to do deliverance. Okay? They targeted your family. Okay? These demons. You casted them demons out. As soon as you became aware. Police is coming for their ass. The Galactic Federation, be grateful. Okay, the attitude is gratitude. Yep, they're self-destructing while you're going on vacation. Opening your new business. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. Like I said, you're a wife. Look, tied up. They torturing people this weird. They trying to cover it up. Okay, diabolical shit they were doing. That's why they self-destructing here. Because the shit they did. Yeah, you have to pray for these motherfuckers. Okay? Pray for your sister, Solange. Okay? Somebody got a demonic attachment. I just seen hell. Damn, they gonna go to hell for what they did Sunday to Prince. Woo! To children. The rich and powerful. Yep, you needed me. Rihanna. Wow, standing on God's business. That's probably why she didn't go back to the music industry. You made it out of hell. Look at Aaliyah. See, they're not rich or powerful. Okay? They just have some type of demon attached to them. Okay? They power hungry. What I say, LA, California, can't make it up. Okay? You come from a bloodline of psychics. Okay? Stop spreading lies and rumors. Look, Leah said, pray for your sister. Look, abducted. Trying to tell you, 33 on mastery. Immortal soul. Contract. You're going to be able to win a Grammy. You're going to be able to pay for private school for your children. Tuition. All that. Yep. Somebody could be a rapper. I don't think I'm better than you. I'm just the best at what I do. Okay, that's the whole thing. Okay, motherfuckers thought that Leah thought she was better than them because she was a starseed, because she shined so bright. And they wasn't listening though. She just the best at what she did. She don't think she better than you. She just lucky. She was blessed. She was favored. Somebody couldn't accept that tough love. The secrets is being exposed. Yep, and somebody wants to be in an entanglement. Somebody wants to cheat on their girlfriend. That's what she said. If your girl only knew that you were trying to get with me, what would she do? If your girl could only see, because you're the head that needs to tell, get it fresh with me, we'll probably leave you alone. She will leave you alone. She'll try to do something to you to try to cover up what she do. Okay, this is a frenemy. Point blank period. She gonna choose that man every time. She don't care. That's what women do. That's their fucking problem. You're a destiny swap and unalive the woman instead of unalive that nigga. Because he's still cheating on you. It wasn't even about her. He's just a cheater. Point blank period. He's just a cheater. Yeah, and I feel motherfuckers trying to curse me doing black magic. I feel somebody got a voodoo doll. Anytime I start feeling that sharp pain, anytime I start feeling, yeah, look, crime of passion. That motherfucker was mad because Leo wasn't no hoe. Yeah, astral travel. Told you jumped in the portal on their ass. Yeah, she wasn't thirsty. She wasn't thirsty, little destiny swap, not backfired. Because he was a star seed. Because she was a star seed, like I said. Okay, they tried to abduct her. Yeah, you don't love me, nigga. You don't love me. They just fighting on high power of spiritual witchcraft. Look, your alien ancestors finna come get their ass. Let them keep fucking with you, they stupid ass. Let them keep doing it. Yeah. They kind of say you're an informant. They trying to invade on your energy. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, look, you're a spiritual warrior. Don't matter. They want you to be quiet. They want you to be quiet. Yeah, because you're an ascended master. Trying to tell you, there you go right there. There you go right there. Okay, look at monitoring spirits, remote viewing. I feel you. I feel you. May God have mercy on your soul. May God have mercy on your soul. Yeah. If you still have one, if you haven't sold it already. Yeah, this person just wanted to love and be loved. Okay, somebody was hating on how much love this person was receiving. Told you. There go that voodoo doll right there. And there go the other voodoo doll right here. I ain't making this shit up. This ain't no secret. Okay, they can't cover this shit up. Period. Period. I dare you. What's your alien ancestors told these hoes? I fucking dare you. And that's the truth. Confirmation.